Welcome to Therapy Through Cards. In today's reading, we are going to be doing love. And I don't usually do love, or I don't have as many love videos right now in my playlist, but I felt an urge to do a love one. I don't know, Spirit was like, okay, let's explore. For those that are single predominantly, guys, but if you're in a relationship, that's fine. Maybe you just want to know, okay, am I with the right one? So we're going to be looking at, in today's pick a card reading, your perfect match. What person is the healthiest person that you should be? What do they look like? What are their traits? What do they have to say to you? You know, like, this is your perfect match. That is basically what I'm putting out there for Spirit. Who's the most compatible for you? All right. You may look at these piles, or you may listen to your reading, depending on the pile that you choose, and you may be like, oh, that's not my type. I am speaking right now from Spirit. What is your perfect match? What connection is most compatible for you right now? It could change, guys. Energy shifts and evolves, and you know what I mean? Like, right now, your perfect match may not be your perfect match. So we're basing it right now in the energy that you're in. I'm so excited. We have 4 piles today. I'm already getting really, really hot, and my window's open, and I don't usually get really hot because it's winter here. So I'm maybe picking up the energies of all this attraction and love and lust and like strong emotions. But I'll just have to get used to that because we're talking about love. So obviously, if you guys don't know how I work, I'm highly clairsentient, which means I feel the energies of the cards and the messages, and they just come right throughout my body. Okay, the cards come to life, I feel them, and that's how I get your messages. So we've got 4 piles, which is really exciting. I thought I'd give a lot of detail, give a lot of options when it comes to love. So I want you guys to choose the pile that you're drawn to. Usually I would say there's 1 pile for you, but if you're drawn to more than 1, that's fine. Go and explore those piles as well. Don't listen to me. Trust your intuition, guys. Okay. Sorry, pile number 1, pile number 2, pile number 3, pile number 4. So we're going to start with pile number 1. If you chose this beautiful pile, this is your reading. Okay, let me get it focused. Perfect. Actually, I'm just going to put this one over here. So welcome, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Welcome to introducing you to your perfect match, or the person that is most compatible for you. And it's really interesting because, like, when I was getting your little pocket bags prepared with little intuitive messages in them, I'll tell you what they mean in a minute, but I was getting this feeling of, like, there is someone out there already, okay? Whether they know that you're out there, they know the potential that there is someone out there. I don't know whether they know it's specifically you that is their perfect match or most compatible with, but I just sense like there are other people out there, your perfect match, waiting for you. So there's lots of there is someone out there for you. Basically, that's what I'm trying to say, okay? It's like, maybe you are thinking, oh, there's no one there for me. There's no one compatible for me. I'm totally different. I'm never going to find my perfect match. That's a load of rubbish. There is someone out there for you, someone that longs for you, someone that desires you, someone that wants to be in a relationship with you. And I hope that's comforting for you. Okay, so how I am going to work today's reading is through Oracle, Tarot, and intuitive messages. But you have a little pocket bag here, which is really interesting. And if you're new to my channel, inside these little pocket bags, I put little intuitive messages. And they are very important messages for this reading. In this particular reading, in here, what I've put in here is a message specifically from your perfect match. The person that you're really compatible, the person that is longing to meet you or wants to be with you. And like I said before, if you're in a relationship, this could just be confirmation. This could be like, okay, yes, I feel like this represents me and my partner right now. If it doesn't, just take what resonates, okay? This may not be for your reading. This is predominantly for those that have not met the person that they're meant to be with, you know, or the person that is most compatible for them. Okay, this could include soulmate, this could include twin flame. I'm not putting it like as a very specific, I'm not putting any specific terms or labels, all right? I just take what resonates. So I will open this little intuitive bag when I feel drawn to. I don't feel drawn to do it right now, but let's shuffle. Let's get all your cards. I'm going to first tap into the energies of this person. Okay, we have 3. Spirit, why do you do that to me? I only ever want 1 of this or 2, but you got 3, so I'm gonna okay, I'm gonna go with it because I already got a message. Okay, I don't particularly like to do this, but for you guys, I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna spread them out here because I'm gonna put different cards in between, which will help us distinguish the cards. But your cards came out really quickly, so I feel like the energy is it's going to be pretty explosive when you two meet. So I am going to be describing more about the person that you're going to be with, okay? That is basically where their head is at, where their thoughts, what they who they are, a bit about their personality, that kind of jazz. And if I do feel like I want to focus on the connection between you two, I might go there. Let's just see what Spirit presents. But let me tap in because I love to channel to see if anything comes up while I shuffle the cards for you. Oh, God. Okay. So, all right. I did kind of feel like this is something that is quite, you know, those connections where it's pretty full on at the beginning. You know those ones where you're just like, you meet them and then it's like bang. It's instantly a really strong connection. You may build rapport with them really quickly. You may feel like, oh, okay, I finally found you. There's going to be a lot of connection, chemistry, all that kind of stuff instantly for this one, okay? It's not going to be the type of relationship which is slow, cautious, and steady. This person won't mind getting close quickly. And I don't know whether some of you guys are going to be keen for that. I think some of you, it may be a little bit take you off by surprise, just especially if you are those type of people that are a bit guarded and like to really, you know, establish getting to know the person first. But I am just going to put it straight. I don't like to sugarcoat anything. This is a relationship that you're going to learn about through physical. Okay, being physical straight up. I know, I'm just going to put it out there, guys. It's a very heated, steamy kind of connection where you won't need to say much. You'll just understand intuitively how the person works. And I don't think you have a problem with that. I think you're quite switched on, intuitive, and you're pretty you don't mind like there's not much conversation in here. I'm telling you, there's not a lot of let's talk about things, let's talk about our past, let's talk about our goals, aspirations, let's talk till the night is over. No, which is very interesting, okay? Because for some people that is a real turn on. They want to get to know every bit about the person before they commit or before they even decide whether that person is an option. This is very telepathic, very, I would say maybe this person has a lot of water in their chart. We'll have to have a look. They could have fire as well. We do have a zodiac here, so we're going to have a look. I'm just going to get a little bit more. What else, Spirit? Oh, look at that. You got this card. Sorry. And it faced up. A lot of your cards are facing up, which I'll tell you what that means in a second. I just want to get a little bit more, Spirit. What else? What else? Okay, so this person is going to make you smile. They're going to make you laugh. I know that all of this sounds really like, too good to be true, but it kind of is that energy. I will tell you exactly what I feel with the energies. And this is what I'm feeling. I'm feeling, okay, maybe they, I don't think they have a lot of baggage, guys. I think they've gone through a lot. I will say that with the Nine of Wands. I'm already seeing, I try not to read the cards first. I'll try to like just channel, but I'm already seeing them, so try not to read them. But I am sensing that they're quite emotionally intelligent. All right, they're very smart, they're secure, they don't have a lot of baggage. And if they do, when I say baggage, I mean that it doesn't mean that they haven't gone through things in their life that are tough. I do feel like for this pile they have, but they haven't learnt through their lessons. And I think this is going to be, oh wow, okay, I'm already getting a massive channel. I love this for you guys. They're going to be a real supportive rock for you in times of challenges. So you actually might not be as emotionally intelligent as this person is. It doesn't mean that you're not emotionally intelligent, but this person has gone through a lot of things and they have learnt a lot about themselves. So they are very self-aware. They know who they are, they know what they want, and they know what makes them tick. So I am sort of feeling like you may not 100% know what makes you tick, and they're going to come in and they may help guide you in this process. They may actually like the fact that you are, they don't expect you to have everything together. They don't expect you to know exactly what you want, or they just want you to be open to the process of learning about yourself. And there has to be something deeper with this pile, okay? And you're probably thinking, oh, but it starts off really just physical. How's that deep? You know, like, I'm not gonna lie, guys, it could be a one-night stand that you meet this person. It could be that it's just that you feel safe with this person, so it allows you to do that. And it's the trust that is built instantly, like within seconds of meeting this person. And I know it sounds ridiculous. You're like, well, I probably should get to know this person a little bit more than 3 seconds. How do I trust? It's just an instinctual bond. And I think that it may take you by surprise a little bit, but I think a lot of you will understand this, what I'm trying to talk about. It's you just know, you just feel safe. So yeah, okay, that's what I've got through the channeling. I will just shut my window, bear with me for a second. Bang. Okay. Bang. I think that is basically what your perfect match is going to mean to you. It's like maybe they came in like as a bang. It was like, bang, I've met them. There's that really strong attachment. Oh my god, I was meant to say attraction, but spirit said attachment. Okay, so sometimes spirit put words in my mouth that I'm not trying to say, but they'll just come out like that. It's very bizarre. So you will have a strong attachment with this person. So I'm going to get into it. I want to see your little intuitive message. Spirit's telling me the time is right now, and then we'll get into your cards, and I will pull more cards if I feel drawn to. You can see them all. Yeah, I actually prefer more cards than this, but I really love you to see them all, and if I put more in, you won't be able to see the bottom row, but I'll keep getting more depending on how I feel and what spirit says. So let's have a look at what your specific perfect match wants to say to you. And it's interesting because I was getting a lot of like the connection and like the chemistry and how you both are going to feel. We'll get a little bit more information about this person, but let's have a look at what they want to say to you, because they want to say it to you right now. Clarity. Oh. Okay. So you're going to feel okay, so basically when the clarity card comes in, it's almost like they're saying that when you meet them, you're going to have a lot more clarity. You're not going to feel confused. You're not going to feel indecisive. You're not going to feel like, are they the one? Or you're not going to feel any red flags or doubt. There is this solid assuredness, and I'm almost feeling like this person wants to tell you that you will have clarity with me soon. I don't really know about timing. I don't like to kind of put that in, but from the way that the cards were coming out, I will say that it won't be so long. Like, it won't be too long that you have to wait. Okay, but the cards can tell us. But let's get into it, okay, guys? Let's get a little bit more about who they are. All right, so what you're looking for. But I honestly feel like this is something that you can't interview them. When you see them, you'll just feel it. It'll be like an emotional, oh, okay, wow, yeah. We have this beautiful card here. We have 3 cards that came out. As you noticed at the beginning, they came out really quickly. I don't know whether I want to read them together. Yeah, okay. I think I will. So we have the wish card. The wish card popped down first, all right? So I am telling you that this person is wishing for you now. They're making a wish and it's going to come true because they're going to meet you, right? So I do feel like this person is, yeah, right now making a wish for you to come into their life, okay? They may, because we're talking about the personality, all right? This card just tells me that they're ready. You know, like they're ready. They're mature. I do sense that. They're ready for something serious, okay? If you're coming on here thinking, okay, I just want a bit of fun, I don't think this person is for you. This person wants something to grow, something to develop, okay? They are very loyal. I'm already feeling like that with this card. Look, they have already put their hands out, okay? It says your heart's desire is ready to come true. So, yeah, I do feel that they have a really honest heart. Like they're not going to be someone that you'll have to kind of figure out what they're trying to say or what they mean. You know, that type of like ambiguity, like you just don't understand what the hell that person means. No, they're going to be very clear, especially with the clarity. I think they're very to the point, and if you don't understand something, they would really appreciate it if you were to communicate. Communication will be pretty big here, even though I said at the beginning of the reading that you won't have to talk much, or I'm not saying that you won't talk, but at the beginning of the initial stages of meeting each other, that's not where the connection will form. This will be physical, telepathic connection before it becomes verbal. All right, definitely this pile. Okay, so look at that, guys. I will start with this sextile card because it's next to the wish, okay? It says opportunity, you know, like we have collaborates, assists, explains, provides opportunity, creates possibilities, opens doors, brings insight to, welcomes, develops. I love this card because this just tells me that they are open. Like basically, I just see the windows there and the window doors are open. It's not closed. There's a lot of light there. There's a lot of flexibility. There's just this, they are going to listen to you. They are going to receive what you have to say. This isn't someone that is like wanting to not hear a bar of what you have to say. This person is self-assured, but they're not selfish. They want to be a duo when it comes to their perfect match as well, because we're talking about this person's perfect match as well. I think it kind of, it's the same. Well, it is, because I think you two are quite alike. Maybe just not the emotional maturity, okay? I do feel like you are not like immature emotionally, but you still have a bit more to go compared to this person that is your perfect match, okay? So opportunity, they are going to help you connect with, I guess, different people, or they're going to expand your life. That's what I feel here. They're going to expand your life through helping you become possibly the best version of yourself. I do sense that with this card, just channeling it. They are very into being better than they currently are, personal development, all that kind of jazz, all right? They want you to dream bigger. They want you to aim higher. And I think this is such a good role model for you. They are not content with just like living day to day. They have a bigger purpose or a mission in life. I do feel like this. Yeah. So when you meet them, if they are interested in you, if they listen to you, if they are genuine as well, they're very, very genuine, very, very genuine. And if they don't like something, they will tell you, they'll let you know. They're pretty blunt like that. But they do it in a civil way. They won't do it to hurt your feelings. They're very switched on in that regard, which is really, really nice, okay? They may also make you see things differently, just because I'm feeling here with this creative palette that they have maybe different ways of seeing the world, and it really inspires you, okay? They inspire you, definitely. So let's have a look at this flower card. Be generous, success, emotional fulfillment are yours. Yes, if we're talking about your perfect match, they are generous, okay? They are emotionally, look at this, emotional fulfillment are yours, success. They are honestly very emotionally intelligent. I felt like that from the beginning, okay? And when you have someone that is emotionally intelligent, they may actually take lead of the relationship. And I think this is something that you'll really like. Not saying that you can't take lead yourself, but I do feel like this person is maybe the more dominant person that will want to look after you, would want to guide you, would want to help you basically. I think they're very generous in that respect. But with the flowers, they may like to give you flowers all the time. They may like to give you gifts. They may like to take you away on getaways. Like they may like to travel. They love new experiences. Wow, that just came through. Let's have a look at the beware. Be careful who you trust at this time. This is interesting, okay? So I got an immediate channel for that. So chameleons can change to adapt their environment. This person is very, very good at adapting in different circumstances. Examples of this are if they're in work, they're in work mode. If they are, I think this is all, no. Let me backtrack for that. Let me just stay on one channel of thought. Sometimes I get like diverted. So if they're with you, I feel like they're going to give their undivided attention to you. They're not going to be the type of people that will constantly be on their phone, half listening to you, half thinking. That's not the vibe I'm getting here. I'm getting like focus, attention on whatever it is that they're putting their effort with. So I don't think you're getting, the person here I don't think is someone that scatters their attention or multitask. They are just very focused with whatever it is that they need to do in that given moment. So like I said, if they're at work, they're at work. If they are with their family, they're with their family. And I will tell you though, okay, I'm saying that they are pretty fixed in terms of their attention, okay? But they may have like different ways of being with different people, if that makes sense with the chameleon. It's like with you, you may get a different side of them. With their family, they'll be different. Like, I think this is what everyone's like, you know, we're all not going to be completely the same for every single encounter that we're in. Depending on the relationship, we're going to act differently. So it's just about adapting to our environments. But this person does it really, really well. This person can control their emotions. This person is quite intelligent and strategic in the way that they want to make sure that everyone's okay. They want to make sure that there's just nothing messy about this energy, guys. There's nothing messy. There's nothing where... I'm not saying that they don't have mess. I think everyone does, but this person may be a little bit more private with their mess. You may not see it at first, but I think you'll come to accept it and realize, oh my God, Spirit just giving me this interesting message just straight away. So they may have some really distinctive traits or behaviors that you may think are a little bit unusual because you're not used to it. It's not wrong or right. It's just who they are. It's just a part of their personality. But you may look at them like, oh, okay, this is new. You may even be smitten by them. I think you will like the differences between you two, even though you are very compatible and you're mostly alike. There's definitely some differences. Every relationship has to have differences. If there is too many similarities, that could just like end like as a combustion explosion, which would be awful, because you're too similar. But I do sense that you have the same intellect, which is interesting. Like you're both smart. Just having a sip of my tea. So let's get into a little bit more of the cards. Oh yeah. Okay, let's have a look at these two here. Let's have a look at these two. I'm getting distracted into the energy of you two. It's really, really nice. So we have Eros here, which is just telling me that you guys are going to be pleased by one another, okay, on all levels. But basically this person desires you, all right? You're gonna desire them as well. With the 9 of Wands, which is stamina, which is like the test of time, you know, you're not giving up, you keep going, you know, you're committed. That's what I feel with the 9 of Wands. This person is committed. If we're talking about your person, your perfect match, they will go to great lengths to please you and satisfy you. That's what I feel with these two cards. It will make them feel uncomfortable if they cannot do so. They will probably get quite upset, or they will just honestly, they will just try to do better. They will just constantly try to do better. If you're not happy or you're not pleased, then they won't be, okay? I think they constantly strive to be better in themselves, so they'll want that with you and the relationship. It's just, yeah, that's just the energy of this. Okay, so let's have a look at this card over here. And I didn't give you any tarot. Oh no, I did. I got you one tarot. I think I needed to give you another tarot, but we'll get there. Broken heart. Okay, yeah. This is interesting because I'll get to this in a second. I'll need a sip of my tea. All right. Okay, so Spirit speaks to me with double numbers, all right? Look at this. 9 and 9. When I get a double number, it means that these two cards are connected for a message, as you can see. So if they hurt you, okay, I'm getting two messages. They have had their heart broken, but they haven't been defeated by love. They haven't been destroyed with the 9 of Wands. I love this so much. They didn't give up. They know that someone is still out there. They know that you're still out there for them. So they're still going. Like, they have a lot of stamina as well. We got stamina there. It could be physical, mental, emotional, all the jazz. I do feel emotional though. I do feel that they have it within them. I honestly feel that this is where they're at right now, which is interesting, okay? That was the first channel. They have had their heart broken, so it can't get broken again. I want to say this. I want to put this out. I think your first person, this is just my own opinion, don't have to agree with it, whatever, I'm just blubbering. When you have your first heartbreak, I think that is the heartbreak that hurts the most. So then it's almost like, okay, my heart gets a little bit harder. I'm a little bit more immune to getting my next heartbreak if that happens. So I think this person has had their heartbreak that has really destroyed them and they've come out of it. And that tells you a lot about themselves, that they have done the inner work, that they have persevered. They have so many really beautiful traits about them to not be completely defeated by a broken heart for the rest of their life. That's what a lot of people actually live in. Some people never find love because they're still holding some sort of grudge or some pain associated with their first love. So that is really nice. The second channel that I'm getting from these two cards are the fact that they are going to work on the relationship. If they upset you, they're going to want to figure it out. They're going to want to work through it and they want to heal it until you're happy. That's what I'm getting, which is beautiful, which is really, really nice. Okay. And also, as we have it next to the flowers, if they upset you, they may buy you flowers just to cheer you up. Okay, so let's keep going. Let's have a look at your archetype. I think this is going to tell us a little bit about them. Having my tea. Let's have a look. The visionary. Oh, beautiful. That's big energy. Capacity to envision what is not yet conceivable of others. Willingness to proclaim a vision without regard for personal gain. So, they are visionaries. They're big picture people. They have big goals. They have big visions. Their dreams are not small. This person will reach for the sky. Like, the sky is not the limit. All right. They think there's more to life. So, yeah, wow. With that opportunity with the sextile, it's like, oh my goodness, they may open your mind to greater possibilities that you actually never thought were possible, which is so nice. So I definitely think that this person is going to help you realize your potential a lot more than you actually recognize in yourself, by yourself, okay? So this person is, wow. They may have a vision when they see you, but I'm also sensing that they are not giving up on the vision of their person that they're meant to be with. They are definitely with the wish card, the visionaries with the wish card. So it's just telling me here that they have a pretty clear vision with the clarity of who they want in their life and who their perfect match is already right now as we speak, which is beautiful. It's you. But we're not talking about you right now. We're talking about them. So a moon in Scorpio. Interesting. So what I like to do with the astrology cards is just say that they may have a moon in Scorpio, all right, in their birth charts. I was going to say you may have a moon in Scorpio, but I'm tending towards more spirit saying they do. If not, okay, it doesn't, they don't have to have that placement. It just tells me, oh my God, with the broken heart, I like, guys, always have a look what cards are with each other. So you have the moon in Scorpio, which is a change in your emotional life, transformation, and it's next to the broken heart. So they have gone through a transformation in terms of their heart, and that's what I was saying earlier. So, God, like, guys, they are emotionally, Spirit was gonna say qualified, but they are ready to be in a relationship that is healthy, a relationship that is stable, a relationship that is open to working things out, that is mature, okay? But in saying that, guys, I don't want you to think, oh my God, that sounds so boring. These people are not boring, especially if you have a moon in Scorpio. They're totally, I really kind of trying to figure out if I know any moon in Scorpios. Oh, I do. Because I like to base off my messages of what I know with the astrology through the people that I know, because that's my own experience with that actual placement, you know? So they are very, I'm going to say in a nutshell, they are devoted. They are devoted through, oh my God, through the dark crap. Like I was saying here with the 9 of Wands. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you show them vulnerabilities in yourself. Like, you don't have to hide, okay? You don't have to hide any part of yourself or all of yourselves, and all of your vulnerabilities will be very welcome here. And I think it'll be very enlightening as well. I think you guys are going to feel like you can take your guard off with this person. You also if there's transformation in a reading, okay, I honestly feel like it affects anyone that I'm talking about. So you're going to go through massive transformation yourself. This connection will basically change your life, definitely with the opportunity in the wish card and the visionary. This person will change your life for the better. I know that sounds really optimistic, but with these 2 cards here, there's just so much potential here. Safe travels. Cool, 22. Okay. So you may travel with this person, or this person, because that's what I got instantly when I looked at the card. But they may travel, guys. They may travel to you. They may be from a different country. You may meet them when they're traveling or you're traveling. I'm just putting out a number of scenarios. You may love to travel with them. That's the main thing that I get here, because that was what I first channeled this card. You two are going to love to travel. How exciting. So let's get a little bit more. Let's get a little bit more about your perfect match. Oh, I was going to do tea leaf oracles, and then I might give you, I think I'll start with your tarot quickly. I want to give you a few more tarot cards. Spirit wanted me to do that, so I'm going to do that for you guys. Your perfect match, Spirit. Let's get 2 more. 3 of Cups. Celebration. 3 of Cups is always my celebration. I also channeled as well that this person will want to show you off. This person will want you to meet their family, their friends, all that kind of jazz. They won't be the type of people that's secret. You know, they'll want to actually show you off because they care about you, because they respect you, because they think that you are worth getting to know. Which is, oh my God, I just wanted to cry then. The Magician. Oh, okay. So, seriously, I love this Magician. So, Magician with the Visionary is that they will make their dreams come true, and they'll make your dreams come true as well. So if you feel, okay, I'm also sensing, Magician is someone that has everything that they need in order to create whatever they want in their life. You know, I always feel like the Magician is a manifestation card. Manifestation is coming true, realizing their own potential. But what I'm sensing here with this Magician is that they will help you, give you the resources, or give the things that you lack, or help you realize your own resources. You know what I mean? Like, there's just something about really helping you undiscover that you have everything you need, or that you are not flawed. Like, you already come with so many great qualities and already come with so many beautiful, amazing traits, and that this person is going to highlight to your awareness. And with the 3 of Cups, it could just be like celebrating that, you know? But wow, what a beautiful, beautiful, and it's a major arcana as well, guys. So that's pretty amazing. All right, let's get you a few tea leaf oracles, and then we'll get your intuitive messages. I love as many cards as possible, so I'm going to randomly pick this. Pile number 1. Okay, they may be fair. As we can see, sometimes Spirit will be like really specific, but you know, it doesn't have to be a vacation. Yeah, he'll want to, we have a male, so I'm just gonna go with he. Okay, it doesn't matter. Could be, if you're a male, they may be like fair, but I'm saying the fair woman didn't come out, the fair man came out. Okay, so dealings with a relationship with a man with long gray white hair. Elephant, we have a long journey, either physical or mental, will leave you wiser at the end. Interesting. You have a lot about travel, a lot about journeys, and we have vacations. So, number of things, like I said before, they may come from a faraway place and move to your area or your country or your city. That is a possibility. I also feel with the elephant is that they're very wise. You know, they're very well experienced. They have a lot of knowledge. They have maybe gone through experiences that have tested them. That's what I always feel with the elephant. They're just so strong and just elegant, and oh, I love elephants. Okay, but then we have the safe travel. So they may love to travel. I do sense that as well, guys, big time. They're travelers. They will want to take you on holidays with a vacation. You may meet them on a vacation. Okay, let's get into your other messages, guys. Let's get into your other messages. Woo! Okay, so these intuitive messages are going to be general messages that may represent your perfect match or what your perfect match wants to tell you. I'm going to put those intentions out there. Okay, so let's have a look. You will receive an increase in finances thinking you're worthy, you'll be wealthy. That's definitely them, okay? Sorry, sometimes I'll just know when I turn it over. So I think your finances will increase when you meet them just because of the way that this person is. They are visionaries. They do not live a mundane life, okay? So, mega attraction. I knew that from the beginning. So, they're going to be mega attracted to you, but I just feel like that's like both of you. We have complicated. That is really interesting. Okay. I did get a channel of this. There could be... Oh, I got two channels. Whew. Okay, I'm going to go with the first one first, which was... there may at the beginning be a long distance thing. It may complicate things, but I think it's going to work out okay. All right, that's one of them. The second one is that this is kind of giving me your energy because we have clarity and then we have complicated. So if you're in a situation right now about your perfect match or who you want to be with or your feelings or emotions, maybe they're a little bit complicated at the moment, okay? Maybe there's something that you just are a little bit... I want to say indecisive, or I want to say more about you're a little bit uncertain of exactly who is meant for you or who will be the right person for you. It gives me that energy. Whereas this person is very, 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 very clear. And I think you're going to realize what you want when you meet them a lot more, okay? A lot more. It's kind of one of those relationships where you finally meet someone and you're like, okay, this is what I wanted. This is what I want. It like, you can't really see it until you have that person in your proximity. Okay, let's keep going. I'm so proud of you. You have been through a lot. Stay strong. Yes, they have been through a lot. Like, it's landing on Moon and Scorpio, the heartbreak. They have. But they're strong. Go crazy, lighten up. You were taking life too seriously. Okay, so I honestly think that's a message for you. As soon as I looked at that, okay, so lighten up a little bit. Maybe that is where this person may come in. The opportunity is when you lighten up, when you not take life so seriously. And I don't mean that as a negative. You know, sometimes what I'm feeling with that is that you guys may be like in a set routine, or there just may be these habits or these priorities that you're putting first that take up a lot of your time, where Spirit's kind of like, why don't we just be a little spontaneous? Why don't we just go out somewhere that we don't usually go, and then bang, you'll meet this person? There's that kind of energy coming through. It's like you meet them when you don't usually do what it is that you decided to do. I hope that makes sense, my beautiful number ones. I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you got something out of that. I hope something resonated. If it did, please put a comment. I love to hear your feedback. If you like my style of readings or my energy, please subscribe so I can see you in a future reading. Okay, let's get to pile number 2. Pile number 2, let me have a drink of my tea because I am very thirsty. Okay. I am sweating. It's unbelievable, okay? And I find it funny because we're doing a love reading and we're doing like perfect match, and it's winter here in Australia and I shouldn't be sweating. And it's a really grey day outside. It was raining, so I don't understand why I'm sweating. But I think it is because of this the reading that I've chosen today. The perfect matches, the love, the chemistry, the attraction, all that kind of jazz. So let's get into your reading. Let's have a look at your perfect match. I'm excited for yours. I'm already getting the energy of your perfect match, which is really exciting because the colors of the cards contradict exactly the energy that I feel, and I'll explain it in a moment. I just want to share with you the cards that I use and what this little bag represents before I get into your into your reading, and I think it was your pile. No, it wasn't your pile. There was a pile that the pocket bag flipped over and it actually saw the keyword, but it wasn't your pile. So I don't know what your keyword is. So this little pocket bag, pile number 2, is going to be a message from your perfect match, okay? The person that you're compatible with. And I want to say, as I said at the beginning of the reading, is that you can be single, whether you're looking for a relationship or whether you're not, or you could be in a relationship and you just want to like see whether this person is the right one for you or whether you guys are with the right one. Take whatever, but it is predominantly if you haven't been in a relationship. I did put that intention out there for that, but you know, I'm always open to see what comes up in my readings. The more open I am, the more messages that will come through, right? So we're going to have a look at what they want to say to you. There's a little message in here, and I'm not going to reveal it until I feel the time is right. So we'll get to that in a minute. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shuffle on camera so you guys can see that I don't put the cards where they're meant to go. It's all spirit, and I'm going to use a bunch of tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages, and that was way too many. I'm not going to put those. Pile number 1 had like 3, and I really reluctantly wanted to give it to them, but I did. So, okay, all right. So we have one that really popped out. I'm just going to leave it with 1, guys. I feel like 1 is enough for you. So let me get into the energy that I picked up when I touched your deck. So it's interesting because I'm highly clairsentient, which means I feel the energies of the cards, and that's how I get your messages. I do have the other clairs like clairvoyant, sometimes clairaudiency, but it just depends on what wants to come through. But mostly I feel the energies, okay? And that's how I get my messages. So as soon as I touched the blue deck over there, which is really bright, you know, and the pink bag you chose, which was really bright, I got mystery. I got like more of a hidden energy, which is so interesting because I was like, oh, this pile would want to be seen. They're quite extroverted. That's what I'm feeling. Which does already give me this channel that I'm going to explain to you while I get your other cards. So, pile number 2. What I am noticing with just the colors of your pocket bag and the deck that you chose is that, and based on my channel, is that they appear social. They get along pretty well with people, okay? They are respected. They are, you know, they get along with people, you know? They're not awkward, you know? They know how to hold a conversation. Socially accepted, definitely, and I can already tell you because I can see this out of the corner of my eye, and I don't want to look at that because that's giving me a different channel altogether. But they're good at social matters. You don't have to worry. Like when they meet your parents or when they meet your friends, they will know what to say. They're very articulate already. I kind of get that vibe. They know how to hold themselves, present themselves, where people are actually want to listen to what they have to say. They are, yeah, wow. I would want this person around me. They are very, very well spoken and present very well. But this is what I found amazing when I touched your deck, was they have a side of themselves that is a very private. And that's immediately what I tapped into. So you may think that they are very good at socializing and talking, you know, all the surface stuff, but there is a part of themselves that no one knows about. No one knows about. And I think you guys may be the person that they may open up to about. And even then, I think there'll be things that they'll keep from you. Yeah, and I don't mean that in a bad way. I just feel that this person has maybe a very active mind, okay? They may like to think a lot. They may be quite... Like when I say think, I always feel when that's an active mind is that they ponder on subjects that are maybe a little bit abstract. So they may be quite philosophical. They like to think about abstract ideas. They're very intelligent. I will tell you that. Very, very intelligent. So can you see the cards? Yeah, you can. So you may not know what is exactly going on in their mind. And, you know, I think that is okay. I think you're going to be okay with that. You it's interesting because I'm getting your energy as well. If I feel like I get your energy, I will talk about it. I do sense that you're capable of giving other people their space. You know, you may be quite independent. I am picking that up as well, which is nice. You like your own space. You like your own space, and so do they. So you you may like to do your own thing. You may like have your own interests, your own hobbies, and this is really interesting. You may not be the type of couple that spends 24/7 with each other. And I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just like, it doesn't mean that you don't love each other or connect with each other. There is this level of really needing your own space, but particularly this person. Who, even though, you know, they're very able to interact, they're not. Yeah. What else? Let me see. I'm just gonna channel in a little bit more. Channel in. What else, Spirit? What else can you tell me about this person? Okay, so they're fiery. So they may be a fire sign. Spirit just basically said fiery. I don't know. Yeah. They may have a lot of passion. I think it's more regarded to passions. They have a lot of passions, okay? And they may encourage you to follow your passions as well. Especially, you know, I think this person will do that. But I think it's really interesting because I'm getting your energy a lot more than them. And I can't ignore it. So you'll learn a lot about them through the way that I'm going to talk about you. I love you guys so much because you remind me of myself. You are so respectful that when it comes to relationship, it's about two people coming together. It's not about two people molding and being one. It's more about companionship, you know, and making the other person a better self by being with them, vice versa. You know, it's not about getting together with a person and then just becoming completely lost in the other person and then you've lost your own identity. This is about a relationship where there's two solid identities and just being secure in oneself. Very strong here. Which is really interesting. So you may have a very strong sense of self. You know, you may know who you are. You may know exactly the type of person that you want or will be compatible with you. So you may already have a bit of an idea. And this person is similar to you in that respect. And I think that's what really draws you two together, that maturity, that ability to have a lot of freedom in the relationship. And I don't mean like freedom in that, oh, you're going to go and sleep with other people. It's just the space is really important here. And having two separate identities doesn't mean that you're not open to learning to grow from one another. I think that's really important here as well. You will grow. There's so interesting. I feel like you guys love to experiment or you love to learn about each other and try different things. So if there's something that you are not familiar with, your partner or this person, let's talk about them, I think they may have a few unique passions or unique interests that you're not so much well versed on. But because you're curious, because you're open, because you have your own, so you're not going to get lost in there wanting to have the same interests because you have your own, but you're going to respect them and want to learn about them. And you may even find that this helps you this may help you have a common interest. Okay, so this is interesting. Before I turn over your cards, I'm getting a lot of channeling for you guys. So you're going to have your interest, they're going to have their interest, but there's going to be an interest that you discover together, which I think is going to really help connect you and build a solid, the connection will develop more stronger because of this interest that you discovered together. So that was a little bit of your channeling. So let's get into the cards. Let's have a little look about this person. I am going to start with these 2 cards. We will get more cards as the reading goes on. I always like to have a lot more. I wish I could do 3 rows, but you wouldn't be able to see the cards clearly, so we'll just have to put the cards on the cards. So I like to read the cards that are faced up first because I call them the pick me cards. They want to be seen first. And it's so interesting what you got. Like, I will show you what you got. And I know what this is. So you got friends and colleagues, people, and then you got the 7th house relating, which is all about partners, companionship, best friends, marriage, relationships. It's basically these 2 cards are the same freaking cards. But I'm getting a lot of channels. The first channel was that you may actually meet this person at work. Just because we have friends and colleagues, that could be a possibility. You may meet them. Yeah, I just sense that, okay? You may meet them through someone else. Maybe through another friend. Your friend knows someone, and then, yeah, it's that kind of energy. So this does tell me a lot about the way that you're going to meet. It's through other people, it's through networks, through friendships, through groups, all that kind of buzz. But I'm also sensing here that we have partners, companionship, best friends. This person is going to feel like your best friend. It just gives me that vibe. We also have a Libra here. They could be a Libra just with the scales. I'm sensing that. It doesn't have to be. But they just become your best friend. I'm also sensing that the possibility is that they could be a friend and it turns into a relationship. Also, with these 2 cards, when I was channeling, they are very good at interacting with people and relationships of all kinds. So that could definitely be the case here. As it's turned over, we're talking about who your person is. Very good at connecting with other people, networking. Just really good at that. You know, that small talk that I absolutely despise. Personally, this person's really good at that. And like I said, they don't show their full, depth of who they are to these people, okay? They're just good at the surface level stuff, the small talk, the making people feel comfortable. And I think they're going to make you feel comfortable as well. So yeah, they may actually have a job where they have to deal with a lot of people. I do sense that as well. Yeah, I do sense that. Or they may have a really big family as well. That's a possibility. Because there's a lot of people coming up here. A lot of people. Big groups, lots of them. So many. And even though I feel like this person is entirely private, which is really interesting to me. So let's have a look at their archetype cards. Card number 2. The Hedonist. Oh, wow. All right, I want to have a look at them together. A child of turtle. Wow, I love this. Okay, so this is about their personality, a bit of their trait. So the Hedonist inspires creative energy to embrace the good things in life, celebrates the beauty in yourself. Yes. So usually the Hedonist represents, being a bit of a pleasure seeker. They enjoy being pleased or they just know what makes them feel good and they do that. So, but I'm also getting a different kind of vibe as well here. I'm getting a sense of that they're confident in themselves. They take care of themselves. They look really good. They know what makes them feel good. And it's especially giving me this vibe of they need to take care of themselves in order to feel good. Yes. When it comes to the relationship, I feel that you guys are going to share some pretty amazing experiences together. This is something I do sense like experiences. I just feel like, especially with the child eternal, which is determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, abilities to see things with fresh eyes. Like, I don't know what it is, but I'm getting theme parks. I'm getting you going out on camping trips. I'm getting, like, not so much travel, but experiences, new ones together. Also with the Hedonist, I did tell you that your person has a lot of passions, or they may just have 1 or 2 passions that they're very, very fixed on, that they're very, like they throw everything into it. It's like their pleasure. I do sense that with the Hedonist here. They throw everything into what it is that they desire. And I don't sense, I mean, they could also, I'm just going off track here. This lady is eating fruit and she's particularly eating grapes. So this person may like really fine foods. They may have like sensitive dietary requirements here. They may like to eat unprocessed foods. You know, their clothing may be very ethical and like doesn't have many chemicals. It's also giving me that vibe as well. But with the child eternal is that they are basically, they know how to access their inner child. You know, they're able to see things. You know what? With the child eternal, they are able to have no judgments. That's what the child is here. The child eternal doesn't look at someone and sees the impossible or sees the ugly parts or sees that it's not. Oh, I'm also getting something else here. I'm also getting that they will go to great lengths to keep you or to not to please you, because they don't need to be pleased by you. I don't sense that, but they will really try to understand you and your likes and your dislikes, preferably more your interests, because they find it really, really attractive with when a person has their own interests, just because they do. And I think just because they are so, I want to pull a card to know what their interest is, but you'll find that out. You know, an example could be they're very passionate about playing a musical instrument, or they're very passionate about a YouTube channel that they've created, or they're very passionate about a business. You'll figure it out what it is when they meet you. Yeah, and I think you'll be very proud of them. I do sense that for you. But child eternal is, it's, you may bring out their child eternal inner child. You may bring it out for them, because I don't sense that they have that right now. It's just interesting because Spirit's channeling that that's going to come out when you meet them. You're both going to really help each other's inner child. And I think that's coming through the new experiences that I channeled when I first looked at these two cards. So it's exciting. Let's have a look at this other card. The Mother. Okay, so this does tell me two things. They may be very close to their mother. Because we have the mother and the child. That's instantly where my mind went. And we have a lot of people here, you know, like, whew, big family, this one maybe. But very strong connection with their mother. Their mother may play an important role in this relationship. You may get along with them, you may not. I'm not going to tell you what it is, but they have a major influence on their son or their daughter. Let's keep going. Okay. Ooh, I feel like I want to pull over three more. Let's see. So what do we have? Okay, so we have the Rainbow Prince. Compensation and perseverance. And then we have the Loving Woman. So we're having a lot of different people here, guys. This is very, very interesting reading. I want to tell you that a lot of these cards have people in them, and more than, well, we have two people here, two children. Also, oh my goodness, they may have children already. Or this could represent the fact that you're going to have children with this person. The mother could represent you. Doesn't have to be. I'm giving you a number of scenarios because this is the general reading. Which, yes, wow. Oh, look at this, guys. We have the Rainbow Prince, Compensation, Perseverance, and the Loving Woman. Talking about them. They are, basically, they're very good at persevering through, I honestly feel through challenges, but I'm also getting a different kind of energy when I look at this card. I'm getting the fact that they are able to handle interactions and handle other people's differences very well. So they're able to be quite diplomatic and, what's the word that I'm feeling? Especially because it's with friends and colleagues. They are able to, oh yeah, that's the word. Conflict doesn't bother them. They can handle conflict really, really well. You know how some people get like, oh, they just want to back away. They don't like confrontation. This person can do that really well. And it comes off really like, I know that you may be a male looking at this, or it doesn't matter what gender, but I'm getting the nice guy. This person is the nice guy. Even if they have times where they're horrible, I'm sure they do, where they feel horrible, they're able to wear a smile and they're able to do, they're just fair. They don't want to see they don't want any ill will, and they don't want any kind of conflict. I don't feel, especially here with like the 7th house, which is like Libra, you know, Libras are very diplomatic, they're very harmonious, they like that harmony, they like, just also networking is really prevalent here with those 2 cards. So they're good at working things out. So if things in the relationship become a little bit you don't know what's going on, what they're thinking, I think you will know what's going on, but they will be willing to talk about it. They'll be willing to work through it, to find a problem. Yeah, because I'm getting a bit of a headache. So this kind of tells me that when there are moments in the relationship that give you, like, you specifically a headache, or them, they will want to work through it. They will want to work through it until that headache goes away. They're kind of like those people where they don't like to leave the energy really shit. You know what I mean? They like to solve it right now, or to restore the harmony. They're very much like that, okay? Especially next to the 2 of Swords. 2 of Swords is making a decision. I definitely feel like it's like harmony, balancing the energies of you two. But I also feel with the loving woman next to the relating is like, that could possibly be who is being, it could be you or it could be them, but it's definitely they meet this loving woman through some sort of freaking interaction, social interaction here. All right, let's have a look at the astrology card. Moon in Aquarius. Oh, it's with your child eternal. I love this so much. So I always say with astrology cards that they may have a moon in Aquarius in their birth chart. They don't have to, but they are definitely a free spirit. Can you see this? Can you see this? I love this so much. And it's with the child eternal. So we've got basically determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Your inner wild child awakens. So their inner child awakens. I do feel like it awakens more. I think they have a free spirit. They know they have a free spirit. You can't tie them down. They are very independent, like I said. They like their own space. They like to do what they want to do in their own time, in their own style. And if you don't like it, then they're not going to like you. You know, they're not going to like you. So you, I think you will respect their freedom. You'll respect their individuality, and you'll respect just that they are their own person. That's huge, especially when you have Aquarius here. So, but I'm also sensing here with the child eternal is that both of you guys are going to be able to awaken each other's inner child a little bit more. You may feel like there's just so much fun that you two have, and I do sense it's through experiences, guys. That's what I felt like. Cracker. Oh, positive energy surrounds you, love, joy, and good fortune awaits. Wow, okay, this is really funny because we have a number sequence. So if you guys don't know, Spirit gives me messages through number sequences, so I'm just gonna show you. So we have 6, then we have 7, and then we have 7. All right, so that's a number sequence, numbers that go up. So basically this is telling me that the love, joy, and the good fortune is you, or this could be you, or this could be them. I just take what resonates. But this is a really nice surprise that comes in. Like, we have a firecracker here. So you're finally going to realize something, whether this is a friendship that grows into something more serious, or whether this is a surprise that you meet this person through another friend or through a colleague, or they are a colleague. That's the vibe I'm getting. Like, that's the fortune here. That's the surprise. It's the cracker. Also, with the cracker and the 7th house, is that they're going to come in maybe like with a bang. Like, that could be it. Like, you know, oh my god, this, pay attention to holidays, because usually we have these firecrackers at a, you know, Christmas time, or, you know, at a specific holiday, you know what I mean? So pay attention to that, guys. Okay, so let's have a look at what your person wants to specifically tell you. This is a big message, by the way. So let's have a look. Mars energy. Oh, wow. Okay, so this is what they want to tell you. Okay, I am getting a channel like I'll tell you what Mars energy represents. It's action. It is your desires. It's how you defend yourself. It is your fighting spirit, your warrior spirit. It's your drive. So I'm getting two things for this. They're going to come in quick. That's one thing here. I do sense that here, especially with the cracker. They're going to come in quick, or they may be around you already. And spirit just is like, let's get, action needs to happen. Action needs to happen. Maybe they already even know that you're their perfect match, but they're not taking action. And this is their message to say that they will be taking action soon. That is only if, that's for, not for all of you, but that's for some of you. Another reason with the Mars energy is they want you to get into action. They want you to, and I got ringing in my ear. So if you guys have been sitting back, if you guys have been not really bothering getting out there or making a move or making an effort, they want you to do so. They want you to get off your ass because they want it. They want you. So you need to get out there. That's what I'm also feeling with the Mars energy. Okay? All right. Let's get some more cards. I'm going to get a few little intuitive tea leaf oracles, and then we'll get your intuitive messages. Let's have a look. These may be about your perfect match, or they may be way too many, guys. I'm not doing all that. Woo! Or just any general messages. Okay, so let's have a look what wants to come out. I'm just going to do 3. All right, let's have a look. So we have ring. A marriage will take place, either romantic or business. Yes. Look at that. They're going to marry you. They'll want to marry you. Someone is behaving stupidly. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay, so this is telling me that there could be someone around. I don't think this is them. I think this is someone around them that is behaving stupidly. They may not want this relationship to be something that is permanent. This could be someone, I don't know whether it's, I do sense it's some person in their life that may still have feelings for this person, and they may do something stupid when they find out that they are in a relationship with you. So watch out for that. I don't think it's going to be a big problem. I think this person will just like deal with it. But that's the vibe I'm getting with the turkey, okay? It's on their side. Someone, maybe an ex or someone that they used to know that just maybe still has feelings for them, and they just don't accept that they finally found someone like you to be with. Attraction, relationships, partnerships. Can we get any more partnership here? Literally, attraction, relationships, partnership. So they definitely will want a partnership with you that is committed, that is marriage, that is just for the long term, which is really, really exciting. And it also makes me feel like here that they're going to be the type of person that wants to have a family with you. You may be a mother. there is just definitely that whole wanting to take things seriously, and yeah, I just definitely feel like they'll want to have children with you, even though they are quite independent, and they are still really have a sweet, caring part of themselves. Okay, I think they'll be a great father or mother for sure. But like I said at the beginning, I just want to tell you is that there is a mysterious or a side to them that is quite deep that they don't often reveal. So I don't know whether they're going to do that with you. I think they will, because you have to when you're in like an intimate relationship. But there may be times where they may struggle to express their deep emotions to you. Like, they just may have some time, like they just may not understand exactly how to express in words how much they love you. But you'll know that they do, because they'll show you in different ways. Okay, let's get some more intuitive messages. These messages are going to kind of tell me a little bit about what they want to say to you or who they are. Your energy may come through, but we'll have a look. I'm just going to pull out a few. Oh, it's so nice. So we have pain. And we also have next to pain, right? Your shadow self wants to rest, focus on actions of least resistance, practice authenticity. So this is definitely what they want to say to you. So if you guys are experiencing some pain, experiencing maybe just some actions that are coming from your shadow self, they are wanting to say to rest and practice basically being who you truly are. Do not put a front on. Do not try to be what someone wants you to be. Be yourself. And that is huge here, because if you be yourself, I think that's going to help you connect with this person and bring this person into your life. You can talk and receive messages from spirit. Listen, wow. So they're telling you that you can talk to spirit basically, and you can receive messages. They may actually try to, I don't know if they purposely are doing this, but you're doing it now. You're kind of getting messages from them through spirit, but they want you to trust your intuition, especially when it comes to practice your authenticity, right? Your intuition is authentic. You're about to embark on a journey of a lifetime. Get ready. How exciting. I think this person will take you on a journey. You're both going to go on a journey. It's going to be really exciting. I just keep getting, guys, that you're going to go through a lot of new experiences with each other. And that's really going to help you bring your bond together and make life feel so much fun and exciting and awaken your inner child. And I think you're going to want to do that with your children as well. So this is the type of energy that you'll take your kids away on snow trips, or you'll maybe even do pretty crazy things. I'm not gonna lie. Like, you may want to take your kids, I don't know, like even homeschool your kids. There's something a little bit alternative in terms of the lifestyle that you're going to have with this person, but it fits you both. It's really nice. So pile number 2, that is your reading. That is your perfect match. I hope something resonated with you. If so, please leave a comment. I love to hear your feedback. If you like my style or my energy, feel free to subscribe so I can see you in another reading. Okay, so we are going to pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. Let me have a sip of my tea. Oh my god, that was cold. Oh well. Okay, so we are looking at your perfect match, pile number 3. The person that you're compatible with. We may get some messages of the connection between you two that may come through, or even just your energy right now. We'll just see, but mostly I'm putting the intention out of who this person is, who your perfect match is. So let me tell you exactly what we're going to be using. We're going to be using tarot, oracle, intuitive messages, and there's a little message in here, and I have to tell you about this because this is really interesting. So when I was preparing these little intuitive message bags that I do at the beginning, I try not to have a look at the message when I put it in the bag, because I love to see the messages when you see them. I don't like to see them beforehand. I see them when you see them. That's how I like to work. But this bag kept flipping over. None of the other bags did, but this bag, I did see your little intuitive message. It just wanted to be seen. It was a little bit like, read me, this, you know, and I understand why, because I read what it said. So I don't know whether I want to show you right now. Let me get all your cards and then I'll show you. I'm going to tease you a bit. So we're going to have a look at this person. All right. What is your perfect match? Who are you going to be compatible with? All right. I'm going to get you one more. Ah. All right. This is really interesting. Okay. So I like to channel a little bit while I shuffle and just give you any messages that come through, because I'm highly clairsentient, and I do have the other clairs like clairaudient or clairvoyant, all that kind of stuff, but I'm mainly clairsentient, which means I get the energies of the cards. So what is coming through while I get all your cards is there's some sort of comparison going on between their past lovers and with you, and they're saying that you're the favorite. I don't know who does that, but I think a lot of people do, right? They compare on what their old relationship with, you know, because that is the experience that they've had, you know, so that's the only thing they have to compare with. But this person likes to do it a lot, which is interesting. They like to reflect on their past relationships. They like to really understand whether they're going into a relationship that is the same as they've been in before. It definitely could represent that, you know. I don't think this person wants to make the same mistakes. They're very, very adamant about that, which I find interesting, which is fair enough. Why would you want to repeat the same mistakes, especially if it was painful and if you're not looking for that type of person or relationship? So they may, I'm going to be honest with you, they may have still a little bit of hurt by their relationships in the past, but it doesn't mean that they are going to let that affect the relationship with you. I do feel like they will want to work on it, they'll want to heal, but I don't feel like they're fully healed yet. And I don't think you're going to mind that, because I think you will really want to help nurture this person and help them heal. I think you guys are really good at that. Some people will be like, no, I don't want their baggage, F off. But I think you guys are going to be okay. I'm also just getting that you do well with handling baggage. And I just want to say straight away, you're probably thinking, I don't want baggage. This isn't the type of baggage where they want to put it on you, or whether they want to hurt you or offend you or expect you to solve their baggage. No. This is just a person that has been hurt, has been broken, has maybe a bit of behaviors just because of their traumas that I honestly feel like you're gonna love. Yeah, it's that kind of energy, guys, okay? It happens. It's out there. We love to nurture, or we love to, I don't know, I'm saying we, like I'm included, but people out there they're drawn to those that have a little bit more of, you know, their wounds show more than others. And you're the type of person that I think likes to not heal, but you have a healing effect. I'm just put that out there, guys. You may be healers, but you just have this healing effect, or you like to take in those that some of you guys may actually have animals. I'm getting that kind of vibe. You know, you like to care for things and nurture, and you're very, like, it doesn't matter if you're male either. You're just very, you like to feel useful. You like to feel that you just like to take care of things. You're like that. I'm just gonna put it like that. It's hard for me to express it because I'm not that nurturing myself. I mean, other people may think that I am, but deep down I don't feel like I am, or I want to nurture, or, you know, I'm very detached in a sense. So it's hard for me to kind of explain what messages I'm trying to give to you. But let's keep going. Let's get this card here for pile number 3. Spirit, what is their perfect match? Okay, so Spirit just instantly said that they may have a motorcycle. Doesn't have to be, but that just came through straight away. Yeah, guys, they may. Okay, I'm gonna stereotype this. Big time. But they may be a little bit rough around the edges. They may be a little bit of a bad boy, bad girl, okay? But they mean well. I want to really put this through, because this is your perfect match, right? This is who you're compatible with. So you may be the softer soul. You may be the person that has a lot of capacity and you may have a big cup that you can share with this person. And when I say big cup, I mean like your cup is full of love. Your cup is full of security, comfort. Like you have a shitload of it. I'm not going to say that you have a little bit and that you need to give the last little bit of your freaking cup to this person. No. You can give so much to this person because you have so much to give. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know what you've been doing. Have you been preserving, or you just have so much love? You just have so much. You just may be that type of person that loves to take in little orphan cats or stray cats. And I mean cat as this person could be a cat. But it's that kind of connection. You know, you like to take in and nurture, and really, I don't know, it's just what you're compatible with. We're talking about what you're compatible with, right? I really don't want this to sound like a bad, unhealthy relationship, because it's not. I think you really help this person, and you really help them discover things about themselves and be better, make better choices, help them know who they are. I think they do, but there is just something about extremism. There's something about them that is extreme. They may have trouble with balancing their life, okay? So it may not even be their poor decisions. It could just be the trauma that they've gone through. So think about, they may have had some really horrible things happen to them in their childhood, or just, that's the energy I'm getting here, okay? So there's definitely going to be consequences of that. And I think some of their coping mechanisms may be quite extreme. Like they may have some behaviors that will need to be worked through, but only with a level of trust and security and comfort that I think you guys will require for this person, which is pretty brilliant, because I don't think there's a lot of people that can handle this personality. And I like to be real here, okay? This is just the energy coming through. They could be very extreme, they could be maybe very impulsive, or they could be going through the other spectrum where they're just completely unable to kind of talk to you properly. Like their communication skills may be quite poor. But this doesn't mean that they're not attracted to you, or they don't love you, or they don't want you. And you'll know this. Like, you're a healer, so you're empathetic, you understand, you read between the effing lines. I think that's really big here for this group. You guys will have to read between the lines. They're not going to give you a specific yes or no. They may have trouble. They may have addictive personality. This is what I'm thinking here. Okay. But I'm also thinking that you're going to be able to, they may change while they're with you. I know these relationships where people come in and they're like really unhealthy. They have really bad choices. They may have very poor, they just may not see their full potential. And you may come in and be like, okay, you need to stop eating junk food. And they may like, oh, really? They may actually not even realize that they're doing these unhealthy things. This just makes me want to cry. It's so beautiful. I think it's beautiful because you become And it's not that you have to mother them or anything. This is something that you generally like to do, guys, okay? It comes natural to you. You just like to be aware of like, hey, you're going to feel so much better if you just eat healthier foods. And they're going to be like, okay. They may be open to that. You may like to cook for them. It's just this kind of energy here, okay? But they're going to take on your advice. They're going to really put you on a pedestal as well. They may actually be shocked that you put up with them, with some of their behaviors. I'm not saying that you should put up with them if it's really toxic or anything, but I think it's the behaviors, like I was saying, that are full on through the experience or trauma that they've had in their past, okay? It's big out there, guys. We're not all perfect. And I think you realize this. And it's something that you find. I'm so grateful that you guys find beauty in imperfection. It's really a beautiful trait. Beautiful, beautiful trait. And you know what? I'm being compelled to give you your little intuitive message. Okay, let's have a look. Let's have a look at the little message that they want to share with you. This is what they want to tell you. And I already know what it is. Oh, so funny. Close by. So they're close by. They're close by. This is funny. So you may have already met them, or they're just close. You're gonna meet them very, very soon. Isn't that nice? They're telling you they're close by. Okay, so let's get into the cards. All right, let's have a look at the two cards that have three cards that have come over. So when Spirit does that, it shows me that they are the pick me cards. They want to be read first. They're the cards that are like, hey, here I am. Show me the messages. Let's go. So I'm gonna read them first. Interesting. So you have invasive and you have with challenge. We have creates tensions, sounds the alarm. What was I talking about? Pressures into, frustrates, demands, struggles, and reorientates, hurts, works out, invasive. Okay, so I have two things for you. They're going to frustrate you and intrigue you at the same time. That's just what I'm getting immediately when I looked at these cards. Yes, they're going to be challenging. They know that they're full on. They know that they're a lot. And they know they're not for everyone, but they are for you. And I think that they're surprised when you stay around or you stick around or you want to actually, I don't want to say help them, but you want to believe that they are, I don't know what it is, but you guys see something in them. You see potential, or you see something that no one else sees. And I can't even see it. I don't even see it. There is something that you see about them. No one ever will know. And it's something that you really, really find attractive. And it's something that you want to nurture and keep and protect and all that kind of vibe. So what I'm also feeling with the invasive is that they invade you. Okay, I'm telling you, like, these two cards are full on. So they may like not know how to respect your privacy. They may like be really full on. Yeah, it's just mechanisms. Okay, guys. So they will learn over time what is right and what is wrong. It's just that they are quite unaware. And like I said, this isn't very, I don't want to put a negative spin on this because this is something that you understand. You may be very, very intelligent in terms of you know why people do things. You're very aware of behaviors. You're very aware of, okay, so this person is acting out in this way because of this. And it just helps you and them as well. I'm not gonna lie, there could be at beginning, there could be some just trying to adjust to it all. It could be really full on. They may do behaviors where you don't love me or you don't want to be with me. I'm just gonna be completely straight here. They're still your perfect match, but they may have some behaviors at the beginning because they think you're gonna be like everyone else, or they think you're gonna hurt them, or that kind of vibe. So it's going to come in. But then what do you have here, which is the grace card? This represents you. I'm telling you, okay? Regardless of some challenges are going to happen at first. And I will say, guys, I think a part of you finds this exciting or thrilling. Like there's this, your energy is really calm. It's really, like, maybe you had an upbringing that was pretty safe. It was pretty, you were very secure. You had a secure attachment. You were just very well loved. If that's not the case, it could be, it's not going to be for all of you, but there is something that you find very thrilling about this person. And it's interesting because I'm tapping into your energy, and it's like your energy is like, it's interesting. Some of the readings, the energies are very separate. They come in and then they come out, but yours is like tangled, man. Yours is like interconnected all over the place, in, out. I think you wouldn't have it any other way. There's something very endearing about this person that you find. They're just like a puzzle for you. That's the way that I can explain it. Okay. Eagle, you will soar towards your destiny with greater clarity and strength. So I love this so much. So, okay, I'm getting so many different meanings for that, but I just want to get this card. Jealousy. Okay. All right. Well, you know what that means. So I got 2 channels for that, but I just want to go back to the eagle here. So they may throw themselves into things, guys. They may throw themselves into things. Just give you an example. They may be a little bit impulsive. They may decide that they want to do this. Like, this is so interesting. I'm just suddenly getting visions of them doing all these having all these random ideas, and they mean well, like their intentions are well, but it's like, are you serious? It's so unpractical. They really don't even think of the details. They don't even think, they just want to do it and they'll do it. They are a little bit childish in that respect, but I want to say that this is something that you will treasure and that you'll nurture and that you'll just help them not lose their vision, not lose their big picture passions and goals that they want to go after with the eagle, but you'll just like kind of help them smoothly get to it, rather than, maybe an example would be this ego is flying so fast that then they don't even see what's in front of them and they hit the mountain. I don't know, you are such a guiding light for this person, and they're going to do so much for you. I'm telling you, I think you're very smitten and mesmerized by this person, by their flaws, by their imperfections. You just see them as treasure, and it helps balance it out. It really does. It kind of gets you out of your comfort zone too. Helps you maybe take risks that you didn't want to take, or that you feel uncomfortable to take. So let's get to the jealousy card, which is the poison apple. So they may be very jealous due to different attachment styles that they may have compared to you. My watch vibrated, so that's confirmation. So there may be some jealousy that you'll have to work through, but yeah, I don't think it's going to be too much of an issue. You'll be able to reassure them. You'll actually may find it flattering. Not everyone says, like, a lot of people, they're like, oh, jealousy people, I don't want jealous people. But I think you'll understand why. You know, they've been hurt. Like I said before, they've had issues, traumas, all that kind of jazz. Also with the jealousy, you could get jealous too. Because I do feel, as much as they may be a little bit of a rebel, you know, a little bit rough around the edges, they are very attracted to the opposite sex. I will tell you that. They are very attracted to the opposite sex. So you may sometimes have doubts, you know, like, but I don't think you need to, because this person finds you, honestly, that you're able to accept them for what they've been through and who they really are, and that is something that they really, really appreciate, and not a lot of people can do. You understand them on a deeper level, and they realize that, and they want to do better for you, and they will do better for you, so you don't have any worry to be jealous. The storm, my God, they are a storm. We're talking about them, right? We're talking about them. They're going to come in. They're going to feel like a freaking storm. But you find it interesting, guys. You find it hot. You find it. It's like that fatal attraction, right? And you've got this as something compatible and like your perfect match. Like, this is amazing to get this as your perfect match. It's not one of those, you know, those action love stories where there's so much tension and fights and then they like never have a happy ever after. No, this is what's meant for you. This is what is going to help you grow and them grow, which is really lovely. So yes, they are a lot to handle with the storm. Which I find beautiful, and you find it beautiful too. I'm kind of connecting to your energy of the way that you feel for them, the way that you look at them. You really admire them in some ways and kind of gets you out of your comfort zone. Which is lovely. Let's have a look. Peaceful, yeah, you're peaceful. You're that peaceful energy. They find you peaceful. So, can you see like the contradiction here? We have the storm and then we have the peaceful. So, I really want to tell you, they know they're a storm. They know they're full on. They know they're a lot. They know that. And they just really, really appreciate how you receive it and how you accept them. When I just got my phone vibrates. Always with my phone, and it hasn't vibrated for many of the piles, only your pile quite a bit. So it's always confirmation. So they're going to find peace and comfort within you, and yeah, wow. Let's have a look. And I'm also sensing that even though it's quite full on and there could be some challenges at first and some things that you'll have to sort out, it's ultimately going to be peaceful. Peaceful and grace. Like, the relationship's not going to be always rocky. Spirit communication, paying attention. Oh, I love this. So, this card always comes out when there is communication from spirit, usually through paying attention to signs in your environment. So with the close by, they're probably sending out signs, or you need to watch signs in your life. So example would be angel numbers or things that keep repeating in your life, things that you may think are coincidences. They are not. They're spirit trying to speak to you. And I honestly feel like it's your person trying to speak to you, or spirit trying to help you see basically the signs. Okay, let's have a look at the zodiac. Sun and Sagittarius. Okay, so when I get the astrology cards, it could be them. They may have a Sun in Sagittarius in their birth chart. Doesn't have to be. I just say that. Nonetheless, I mean, you could have a Sun in Sagittarius as well. Possibility. But they are adventurous. And this is really interesting. We have it stride out into new territory. So they're constantly maybe doing different things. Like, I honestly feel like this energy, this person is always busy. Like, always got something going on. Like, you won't leave them alone for too long. They don't like to be in a room by themselves. You know, they are constantly doing something, constantly have something going for them. They're on the go. They are always looking for something new, exciting. But they're very adventurous. That's the energy, okay? Spirit, intuition, manifestation. So you have spirit twice. Spirit communication and spirit intuition. So this person is trying to manifest you. Okay. It could be a manifestation of your own as well, guys. Either way, I'm also leaning more towards you're trying to manifest them, which is interesting. Trust your intuition and pay attention to the signs. That is big with these two cards, and they're together, okay? With this crystal ball, they're not far away. And I told you they're not with the close by. So you need to keep your eyes out. You know, they may be just around the corner. You got to connect the signs, connect the messages that Spirit is trying to share with you. So let's get some tea leaf oracles to get a little bit more information about your perfect match, who you're meant to be with. They may be a little bit more about this person, or it could just be general messages. Let's have a look. Let's see. I'm just going to pick out a few that I don't. We have October. Oh, I have no idea what I'm pulling out, guys. So I'm just going to, oh wow, that is so many. Oh. You know what? I'm going to take it all. I'm going to take it all. So we have October. So they may have a birthday in October. Oh, well, if they're of a Sun in Sagittarius, they wouldn't have a birthday in October. But you may have a birthday in October. They could have a birthday in October. This is general reading, guys. Conjunction, integration, synergy, and unity. That just tells me that you guys are almost like a pea in a pod. Like, you're opposites, but you integrate really well. Beware of greed. And it kind of landed on the, I always make sure where these land. So, beware of greed, the pig, and it landed on jealousy. So, I also didn't tell you, but I got another channel and I was like, oh, it left me, so I'm not going to bother telling you, but it's come back. So when that happens, when messages come in and then they leave and then they come back, it's definitely meant to be shared. And it's triggered by this pig card. There may be people that are going to be jealous of this relationship. All right? There may be people that are maybe not over your person that you're going to be with, okay? Because I'm telling you, this person has like a really strong attraction, sexual energy I'm feeling here. So other people it may have not worked out for them, but they are still attached to your person. They could be still in the picture or trying to get in the picture, but you don't have to worry about that, right? Success on peaceful. So this is going to be basically a really successful relationship. And it's just reiterating. Spirit is trying to say that, yes, they are full on, you know, but ultimately this relationship is going to be peaceful. You complement each other really, really well. So yeah, we have increase your efforts if you want to achieve your goals. So it's landing over here with the spirit communication and the manifestation. So I definitely feel like some of you guys, majority of you guys, are trying to manifest your love. You need to increase your efforts. And by that, I mean paying attention to spirit. Also, maybe, I do want to tell you, the art of manifestation is putting your intentions out there, okay? And not completely holding on to them and suffocating them. This is just coming through as a channel. So there is this kind of need to detach a little bit. And I think once you do that, you'll see the signs a lot more clearly. I'm kind of feeling like that, which is really interesting. So don't try so hard and don't hold on to your manifestations really closely that you suffocate them and that you miss the signs. We have the psyche, soul, consciousness, mind, landed on Sun in Sagittarius, adventure. So you're going to have, this person is going to feel like an adventure. Oh my God. I am almost sensing with the stride out into new territory, they may put you in territory that you're not used to. But that's amazing. It's what you want. It helps you grow. You're like, whoa. Especially with psyche. Soul, consciousness, mind, it helps you expand your mind. And it's interesting because Sagittarius are a very philosophical sign. They love to learn. They love to, they're just like teachers. So there's something here about your mind. You may be into learning things that require reading psychology or just human behavior in general. And I think you already have a high level of that, but you're going to develop more of that because this person's really full on. I'm not going to lie. All right. Let's get some intuitive messages. These messages are going to help you get more of a understanding of your perfect match, or they could be messages from your perfect match. I'm just putting two of those intentions out there, and we're going to have a look what comes through. Wow. Oh, can you see the card that popped up? I'm sure you can. Oh, that's way too many. I'm going to give you one more. Well, we already have chemistry, guys, so you're definitely very attracted to this person. They're attracted to you. Strong chemistry. Someone needs to leave your life. Okay, so. So this person may come in when someone leaves your life. I'm just giving you a number of different channels. I know this is going to be weird, but I feel like when you first meet them or they come into your life, they may actually still be attached with someone that they don't want to be with. This is very specific. I know it will resonate for all of you, but there will be something that needs to leave your life or leave their life when you meet. Yeah. It's almost like you have this amazing connection and then you realize that and then you leave something that wasn't meant for you. Homebody. Ooh, that's a really nice card. That tells me that you may spend a lot of time with them at home. You just want to be with them. It kind of gives me that vibe. But I'm also sensing with homebody is that you provide them with shelter and love and like care for them, and you are just a safe space for them, safe and protective for them, and they appreciate that so much for you. You'll be getting a lot of attention. There is a royal effect you have on others. The importance you feel with yourself, others will come to respect. Okay, this is a specific message from them. I definitely feel like that, especially because it's all over the spirit communication. Pay attention to the signs. They're trying to tell you that soon you're going to get a lot of attention. They're telling you that you have a royal effect on others. They want you to know that you are important and people will respect you, and this person is going to respect you. Not want you or desire you, but respect you. For someone to respect you, that's different, guys. That's oh my God. People can be with other people that they love, but they don't respect. I know, it sounds weird, right? You'd want love and respect, but there are people that don't respect each other. But this person respects you, and it's because of the way that you've handled certain things about them that other people don't understand or don't get. And I really want to tell you that they're not always going to be a problem. You've got peace and you've got grace. You're going to help them and they're going to grow and they're going to turn into knowing that they aren't failures, or whatever they went through doesn't need to destroy them, so it's really, really beautiful. So power number 3, that was your reading. I hope you got something out of it. I hope something resonated. If it did, feel free to leave a comment. I'd love to hear your feedback, and if you like my energy and want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you there. Okay, let's get into pile number 4, the final pile, and I'm already getting channeled messages. It's really interesting because the more that I practice my pick a card readings and the more that I do them, the more I realize certain, I guess, things that happen in my readings. I pick up on things that come through. And over the last couple of pick a card readings, I'm noticing with my gifts is that as soon as I touch the deck, as soon as I touch it, I will get instant channels like that. Like that's coming through more. It's not like I have to see the cards or I have to shuffle. And I really respect that about myself because it takes a lot of confidence and guts to trust those messages that come in straight away. But I know that there's a difference between, okay, this is what I always like to share with you guys because this is where I know it's messages from spirit, it's not myself and my own thinking, is when the messages come in like that, out of nowhere. I'm not thinking about it. So I'm getting it for you already, and I'm touching it, and I'm like, okay, I know what this person's all about. All right, so let me tell you a little bit about what we're going to be using today. We're going to be using, and it is getting darker, guys, so you're probably going to see a bit of my shadow because it's becoming nighttime. This is a bit of a longer video. I always like to do my videos when the sun comes down. I just happen to plan them that way, or maybe that's where my energy feels more alive. So let me get back to track. We're going to be using tarot, oracle, and intuitive messages. And you're probably thinking, what's this little intuitive pocket bag? This has a message for you. And inside this message is a message from your perfect match. The person that you're compatible with, the person that wants to be with you, the person that may be calling your name right now, trying to find you, searching for you. Beautiful. I don't know what the message is. I will share that message with you when I feel the time is right. I don't feel like it's right now. It's almost like I don't want to even show you, which is interesting. But I will. It's interesting that I got that. Oh, okay. It's like saying, oh, you have to show me, because it turned over, but I didn't fully see what it was. So let's get your messages. Let's channel. I'm going to tell you a little bit about what I felt when I touched your deck while I get all your cards out. So this person is maybe they're very organized. They have I want to say, like, whenever I always laugh about this with my partner, because my partner is really OCD. So and when I talk about OCD, I know that it's like a serious thing, and I may be laughing about it, but my partner honestly has OCD. And I say that in terms of they get really fixated on the way things should be. And like, you know, they have order, they have routine, they have specific places for things. Everything has to be in its place. And if you stuff it up, or if you're a messy person like me, it doesn't work well with that person. And there's usually a little bit of an outburst. And it happens a lot in my relationship due to we're both being opposites. So the point of that is your person likes order, likes routine, has structures. They're just very organized and efficient. I just honestly, when I touch them, I'm like, oh my God, this person is practical. This person may be a little bit obsessive, maybe a little bit, if you touch their things, they may get a bit upset in terms of not wanting to have a go at you or anything, but they may be like, what are you doing? They may ask you a lot of questions like, don't move that. This belongs here. What are you doing? It's just the energy I'm getting, guys. They have specific places for things, and I'm kind of sensing like objects. Like they really, you got two, so I'm going to go for it. I'm going to use two here. Two popped out. Yeah, they are very organized. They have systems in their life. That's what I mean. That's what I'm trying to say. Systems that help them work more efficiently. And this is something that works for you as well. You like this. You like this about them. They're organized. They're efficient. They may be a little bit compulsive, but I don't think it really bothers you. I mean, maybe it does. Maybe it infuriates you, but they're your perfect match, so they're with you. Maybe you chill them out a bit, because I don't sense that you're very uptight or I'm trying to get the words out for your person. It's really hard for me because I'm very messy and disorganized and ADD. So I'm trying. You probably would understand more than I do. Oh, God. Their attention to detail is really good. And that's what I mean. That's what I mean, that's what I'm trying to say. Yeah. So their attention to detail is really good. And that means that their attention to detail in you would be very good. So they know when there is something wrong. I'm also getting that, guys, with part number 4 for you guys, is that you can't hide how you feel, because they'll know. They'll know when something's wrong. This is so interesting. Yeah. They may have glasses. I don't know why. That just came through as a channel. That just came through. I'm trying to get it Okay, so what I'm doing right now, if you don't know, I'm trying to get other messages. They just keep telling me that they may have like weird collections of things, or they're just really focusing on their particular behaviors that they have when it comes to their life. You know, they may have a very strict regimented exercise routine that they do. There's just something that is very set in their way, and if you interfere with it, they will get agitated, annoyed, and be distracted, and you don't want to do that. But I think you like that about them, that they have these things, have these routines, these little set behaviors that they do that they like, that help them manage their life and their mental health. And you don't mind that, and that's good for you. I'm sure you have your own little things that you have going on. We all do. So you respect that. So that's what I mean by these behaviors, okay? They're a little bit compulsive, obsessive, and I wouldn't want to get in their way. And you wouldn't want to get in their way either, okay? They're very fixed, very fixed. And it's interesting how we've got your astrology cards that have turned over. So let's have a look at them first. We have a moon in Leo and we have moon in Sagittarius. So we have a lot of fire here, fire signs. So they could be a fire sign. They could be a moon in Leo or a moon in Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be. You could have a moon in Leo or a moon in Sagittarius. Don't have to be. It could just be the energy of your perfect match. They have this. With the moon in Leo, I love moon in Leos. I know a lot of moon in Leos. I love them so much. They have this importance about them. Like, they have so much self-confidence and it shines. It's like they're emotionals, right? They're emotional. Like, your moon is what makes you feel comfortable. It's what makes you feel secure. The moon, right? The moon represents your mother. So, Leo, they may not come across as if there's anything wrong, or because there's so much pride within them. There's so much, like, they love themselves. Like, they know that they just control their feelings, I feel, with the moon in Leo, okay? Which is nice because it says here, let your inner hero out. So they're definitely their own hero when it comes to their emotions. They will not get you to solve their problems, or they'll have too much pride for that. They'll have to do it on their own. They may do it in private. You may not really play a part in helping them with their emotions. They may not want you to be any part of it. It's very interesting. But they'll deal with their emotions on their own. And it does also tell me that their emotions could get easily bruised because they place high importance on their emotions. So you'll know if you've affected them, but I don't feel that they'll be open to... yeah, they may appear to be helpful, like, in your feedback or wanting to help them in terms of emotions, or dealing with your emotions. Oh, they'll be great with dealing with your emotions, by the way. Far out. They'll be so good with when it comes to your emotions. But when it comes to theirs, even if they act like they want you to help them, they'll make the decision on their own. It's just the Leo, moon and Leo thing. Okay? Moon in Sagittarius, discovery, freedom and adventure. So they love... This is like the opposite of the moon in Leo in a sense. You know, moon in Sagittarius are very adaptable. It's not a fixed sign. They love freedom. They love adventure. But what I get with the moon in Sagittarius is that they are happy. You know, Sagittarius are an energy that is pretty easygoing. You know, they're pretty positive. They're optimistic. They're ruled by Jupiter. So they don't get sad or down much, you know. And I think it's because they've put in place these rigid practices that I was talking about. We all have them, you know. I don't want to just place it on this person particularly. I think a lot of us adapt habits that help us with where we want to go in life, or just it gives us this security on a day-to-day basis. And I think this person has a lot of them in place. You know, they thrive on it. Let's get more of your cards. Oh, actually, let's have a look at the 2 cards that have turned over. So these 2 cards have turned over, so they tell me that they want to be seen first for a message. So we have 7 of Pentacles, progress, and we have the daughter healing, daughter personal healing and happiness. Yes, like they are those they may be into self-development, they just are into bettering themselves, progress to healing and happiness. Like I said before, they will work on themselves. You know, if they don't look up to scratch, or if there's something, I do feel like they maybe there's people that like to go to the gym or work out. There's this fixation about appearance is big here, especially with Leo and Sagittarius. I just feel that they take great pride of their body and their physical appearance. But I'm also sensing here with the 7 of Pentacles, with the progress, can you see that she's holding the clock, but the time is kind of like melting out of her hands? So this tells me that when they are working on themselves, time doesn't exist for them. Time stops. It's almost like, I do feel that. I'm also sensing another thing here is that they will continuously try to improve themselves constantly. I just feel like with the 7 of Pentacles and the progress is that they may make a lot of progress, but they may still be unsatisfied. I will say that, okay? Does give me that vibe. They'll never be happy. They're constantly striving for their best. And when you strive for your potential, it never ends, does it? But this person might just need some like reminders and check-ins of like how far they've come and, you know, how much healing they've made. And also they are healing and happy. They bring healing and happiness to you. Big time. So I'm also sensing if you guys have some bad habits or some habits that you don't like, they'll help you with them. They'll help you break them. They'll help you build better habits. This is always like giving me like 6th house, which is all about your routines. Very, very big here with your person, because like your 6th house is about your work. It can be is it pets? I think it is about animals, but mostly it's about what you do on a day-to-day basis that leads you to your goals or your bigger visions or where you want to be. You know, what are you doing on a day-to-day basis? This person manages their time really well. They strive to, even if they don't, they strive. Like time is really important to them. So they may be the type of people that structure their time really efficiently. You know, they get up at 5 a.m. and they switch off at like 9 p.m. and they go to bed at 9:30. They may not have their phone or technology after a period of time. It's giving me that energy. They're very, very, I don't know, like highly evolved people. True love, come to me. Oh, so they want true love. They believe in true love. They may be your true love. I feel like that, you know, they're just got a lot of love to give as well with the love. So much love to give. They may be working on themselves with the 7 of Pentacles so much so that they can have the true love that they want. This person may be quite idealistic. They may have like a picture in their mind of what they want or what they're striving for. And I think they will strive for the best. I do feel like that. True love again. Wow. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. So it's interesting because it's like different kind of meanings, but the same text. So this true love is about true love with yourself. So they're building on that. You know, like I said, she's looking at a freaking mirror and she's having a reflection of herself. So they really take pride on their beauty and like physical beauty. I'm sure they strive for their mental well-being as well, but their physical really impacts on their mental health. Okay, so if they're not looking good, if they're not feeling good within their body, they don't like how they look, they're going to be a nightmare to be with. It's just the energy I'm getting here. So they're developing true love with themselves. Okay, and I think they kind of expect that with you guys. You know, I think once they find love with themselves, which is something maybe they're working on, then I think you will pop up in the situation. You know, you're going to come into their life. I'm also getting a channel that you guys may be on the same journey. You know, you're in that self-development vibe and you're wanting your true love to come to you, but you need to work on yourself first. There is this vibe on like working on oneself so that you can be the best person in a relationship or have a healthy relationship or have the true love. The ring. Oh, okay. So they're going to be so committed to you. They're going to want to like marry you. We have like, this is big. This ring is a big ring, so I make this a big deal. Yeah, they're really gonna love you. They're gonna love you so much. So much. They may like expensive things. I don't know why that came through, but they're gonna want to give you the best of the best, especially with this fire and the ring. They may want to commit to you quite quickly. I know it sounds ridiculous, but I do feel that when you come into their life, they're gonna be like, okay, this is my perfect match. Ticks all these boxes. I know that this is the person for me. They just know within like 3 seconds of meeting you. That's the vibe I'm getting. Peace. So you bring them peace. You bring them peace, or they bring you peace too. Because this is about them. Wow. The sun. So much fire here. You know, and Leo rules the sun. Essence, energy, self-awareness, life force, spirit, creativity, masculinity, distinction, ego. So they may have a big ego, guys, but they keep it under check. Don't worry about that. Especially because it's next to peace, you know. But they've got self-awareness. They've got so much energy, so much light. It's infectious. They may be the light of the party, but they like to be liked. I will tell you that, especially with Leo and Sagittarius. They like to be liked. They like to have their ego stroked. I think you really appreciate their confidence. I really think you appreciate the way they structure their days and the way that they don't like to waste time. They are definitely people that are into self-improvement. You may be into that as well. I just think you guys have something similar going on. I do get that when I'm tapping into this. Maybe some of you guys have like a really strict routine. Or maybe you crave that. I don't know what it is. 8 of Pentacles, work. Work with the sun just tells me that their work is really important to them. They may be a very hard worker, but I'm just getting here that their work is going to mean a lot to them, especially next to the personal healing and happiness. It means a lot to them, and they're going to be a hard worker as well. And they're telling me also with the hands, with the coins, is that they'll want to provide for you. They'll want to make sure that it's giving me that vibe of what is theirs is yours, especially with the ring right here, which is beautiful. Let's get your little intuitive message before I forget, because I feel like I want to give that to you right now. Oh yeah. Single. This is so interesting. So they're single right now and they want to commit to you. So this is a message that they want to send to you. Okay, they're getting 2 messages, right? They may be single and they want to commit to you, or you may not be single right now. I kind of feel maybe there's something complicated with you in terms of love and relationships. I don't know what it is. But they may want to say, come on, be single right now. Get rid of whoever's on your mind or who's around you or who's with you. I want to come in. I want to commit to you. I'm the real deal. I do get that, okay? I have a number sequence here. I'd like to share that with you. So we have 8 and 9. So their work fulfills them deeply because we have the peace. So 8 and 9 is a number sequence. Numbers is going up. So Spirit gives me a message with those 2 cards. So what they do, it just tells me that they really enjoy it. They really enjoy it. It's not like they're in a job that's shitty. They're really happy with their job, their career, or where it's going right now. And I wouldn't be surprised it's building. Can you see those coins? The coins, they're going to be financially well off. I'm telling you. They're going to have a lot of money, I feel. Because you look at the size of this ring. How the hell are you going to afford a big ring like that for you? Yeah. Okay. Let's get some tea leaf oracles. Pile number 4. So these tea leaf oracles are going to give us some messages, basically a little bit more about your perfect match, or they're going to just tell us some general messages. Let's have a look. I did see a man, but I'm not going to pick him out. Okay, I'm not going to see what I've picked out. So we're just going to get... Oh, for a woman. I feel like giving you a lot of these little tea leaf oracles, which is really interesting. Okay, so we have the moon, emotions, instincts, and subconscious. Okay, so the moon is about your emotions, and you have 2 moons here. You have 3 freaking moons. I just feel like you make them feel emotionally secure. But even though I think they're quite emotionally secure on their own, I don't think there's so much. They're not like those, they're not emotional. Not saying they don't have emotions, but they're not emotional. And with the moon and emotions and instincts and subconscious, I sense like, it's interesting because this moon can mean a lot of different reasons. But when I looked at it and channeled at it, I just felt their emotions are happy, stable, and secure. You won't have to worry about any... They don't give me this sense of anxiety or depressive episodes or anything where they're like bipolar or their emotions are all over the place. And I think maybe they used to be like that. They used to have strong emotions that they just couldn't really work through or navigate or understand. But like I said, they have a very strict routine and practices in their life that help them become emotionally balanced. So I don't know if it's a good thing. Like, I think it is. But if you took those things out of their life or messed with them in some way, I think then they will erupt emotionally. But fair enough. Woman, dealings or relationships with a woman. So this may be you that's coming into their life, or they want you to come into your life, or it could be them. I do kind of feel like this is a female's energy that we're talking about, but that's gonna vary because, you know, like if you're a male watching this, this is definitely, doesn't matter what gender you are, but I am definitely getting here that this is a woman's energy. Okay? And you're a male. All right, that's one of the, I feel like that for a lot, but that won't be for all of you, right? But I just want you to know, if you're a male looking for a woman, this is confirmation. I feel it strongly here with all the cards. Love, beautiful, love. So there'll be a loving connection. There's love here. We got true love, woman, true, like love is big here. They really, really love you. They truly love you with the depths of their heart. They may not show you. It's interesting because they're not going to show you expressively. Like, they may not say things like, I love. Oh, actually, they may. They may say that I love you, but they're going to show you with the way that they want to help you. I do sense that. They're going to help you with the things that you need in your life. Like, I just get like that. They're going to help you. I don't know. I just got cheerleader. Time to act more. Like, Lion just reminds me of Leo. So Leo is huge in this reading. Time to act. Okay. I am getting here. There are some of you with this single card, there may be this need to get out of a situation that you're with. I'm also sensing another channel here. There could be, you may be with someone like a woman, or just, it may be nothing serious, but your person here that's your perfect match is saying, get out. I don't know. Time to act. Like there's something here where they, I don't know. Aquarius, innovative, rational, and humanitarian. I think it's a fixed sign. So there's a lot of fixed energy here, by the way. But this is landing on the Eight of Pentacles, which is about their career. So they're kind of doing something maybe humanitarian, or they are creating something that's a little bit innovative. And it's because it's something that they love, that brings them so much peace. And yeah, I wonder what it is. I can't really figure out what it is. But they're doing something a little bit different when it comes to their career. But it's proving to be very, very successful with the sun there. Amazing. Okay, let's get some intuitive messages. These messages are what they want to say to you. Or it could just be more about the energies of who they are. But let's see what wants to come out. What wants to come out for pile number 4? Oh, I kind of feel like this is what they're going to want to say to you, but we'll have a look. I think they have a lot to say to you for some reason, especially for your pile. So let's do it. Okay. And I usually pay attention to what the cards underneath say, because they've landed on specific cards, as you can see, and it's not a coincidence. So let's have a look at this card over here. Soulmate connection, far out. So like out of all the piles, this pile loves you. I don't want to say that there's like no other pile doesn't love. Like all of the loves are so valid here, and like I want to respect them all, but this pile, they love you that little bit extra, okay? They love you. It may feel like a soulmate connection, guys. To them. They feel like you're their soulmate. Shock. Oh, wow. Okay. They're shocked. They're shocked with you. They didn't think that you could be their soulmate. They didn't think that there was a soulmate out there. They're in shock themselves, especially if you're a male looking for a woman. Doesn't have to be for everyone. I'm just putting that dynamic there just because. Increase the reputation and popularity. This is interesting. So your popularity or your reputation may increase when you meet them. Or it could be that you both together become popular, or there's something that you both decide to do together that builds this reputation. All right, so we have a message from them. Take charge of your life. This will make you feel better. And it's with the lion, and the lion's saying time to act. So they want you to take charge of your life. They don't want you to stop like suffering and self-pity and being a victim. They are not like that, and they don't want that for you. Maybe they see you doing a little bit of this, okay? So they want you to act. They want you to be in charge of your life, because that will help you feel better. You're in demand. People listen to what you have to say. Are you aware of your influence? Okay, so I think this is a bit of both. They're going to tell you they are very good. People will listen to what they have to say. Far out, for sure. They could talk your ear off with how great they are and everything they're doing. But you also have influence here as well. You are in demand. People will listen to what you have to say. Are you aware of your influence? Pile number 4. Yeah. Wow. Amazing reading. So pile number 4, I'm going to leave your reading there. I hope you got something out of it. I hope something resonated. So that was your perfect match, your compatible lover or soulmate, shall we say. If something resonated, feel free to leave a comment. I love your feedback. And if you love my energy, like my style of readings, please feel free to subscribe to my channel so I can see you in a future reading.